Immigration enforcement across the islands was in high gear this week, with 50 people taken into custody for deportation order violations and others detained but cleared.
There was a Maui incident involving visa-holding public school teachers and a massive enforcement in Kona that netted almost half of the statewide arrests at a single location. And I wanted to know much more about what's really going on and see for ourselves how the human beings at the center of it are treated. So I obtained exclusive access without restrictions. Here's what KHON2 saw.
It's dawn Wednesday in Kona, and federal agents are on the move. We're there to observe, question without restrictions, understand, and report. Our mission is to ask federal authorities, immigration advocates, and the migrants themselves what they're going through. On this assignment, agents are enforcing removal for people far past their legal window to be in the country. We wanted proof, and we confirmed those on the list had been adjudicated in the due process of immigration court, and a judge had issued final orders of removal. Agents have a judicial warrant for a Captain Cook area residence where they believe all the people on today's orders to be. The nondescript driveway and overgrown foliage hides what turns out to be a sprawling compound of buildings. Agents announce their presence in English and Spanish. After unanswered knocks, they make forcible armed entry. We are not showing faces of the agents except for the woman in charge, nor showing identities of the people detained. One after another, they're brought out, men and women alike, children in tow. The operation garners quick attention from concerned onlookers. They're held back from entry, but they shout, hoping the migrants can hear.
I was telling them to recordar, hablar a sus abogados, to remember to call their attorneys.
If you're able to get to them, since you're able to go and we as the public and advocates cannot, if you're able to remind them of their rights.
After the compound is secured, KHON2 goes inside. It's cramped, walled off boxes within structures, shared restrooms and cooking areas. We ask to talk to the detainees. We assure them we are not showing their faces. We are not the government. They don't have to talk to us or anyone. But if they will tell us anything, we'll help the public understand what they're going through.
Have all of them had the due process to this point?
Lo que quiere saber ella es...
Yeah. Yes. Okay. And are you aware or have any further concerns about any next steps that are available to you, or do you know that this was the final deportation?
Quería saber, ella quiere saber si ya se habían dado cuenta que este era el último paso, que ya les habían dado orden de deportación. They said no.
And you'll review that all within each case?
Absolutely.
They tell me some are here solo from all different places, no common employer. Some are here as family.
To the mothers and the fathers, you have concern? Do you know that you have options for your children?
Para los madres y padres que tienen hijos, que si se dan cuenta ustedes que hay opciones para sus hijos.
Several non-citizen youth are here. One young man, a Kona Waina high schooler, several toddlers too. The littlest one, born here, an American citizen.
What can you tell us and the public about what will be done for their protection?
So obviously they're with their parents. We're going to respect their parents' wishes. If their parents to take the kids with them, then we're not going to get in the way of that. So obviously once they get to processing, our sister agency, Enforcement and Removal, will go through those options with them. Okay. And at the end of the day, it's going to be their option as to what they want to do.
For the one who let us know that she was an American citizen, would she tell us, does she intend to keep the child with her or take her to her next port?
Señora, no tiene que contestar, pero está preguntando la reportera que si usted piensa llevarse su niña o si la quiere dejar aquí. She says if possible she wants to take her child with her.
And of this place they've called home till now, they paid a landlord.
¿Y cuántos cuartos son arriba?
Son 3 cuartos.
$2,000 for 3 rooms that they paid for rent. And then it's same thing, two rooms for $2,000. It's not the American dream, for sure. Nobody wants to come in and pay $2,000 to live in squatter.
What are you going to do about the employers that are exploiting, the landlords that are exploiting, the people that are making it possible for them to come here and live like this?
as a special agent with Homeland Security Investigations, that's one of the areas of law that we enforce is worksite enforcement. So obviously we want to look in to see where they were working and if the employer knew.
We've also followed up with the county and tried to reach the landlord. We're awaiting responses on how this could go on so long to this extent.
Where will they probably be by the end of tonight?
Honolulu.
Potentially the FDC there?
For the males, yes.
Where do the women go?
Again, we don't have a, if we find a detention center that will take them here, we'll put them here, but most of the time they end up in the mainland.
The family units, they'll stay in a hotel until the ERO or Enforcement and Removal Agency can house them until processed. This special agent in charge has been in immigration enforcement a long time, spanning decades of different presidents and priorities. She wants the public to understand this part of the job.
We all care about the community, and again, it doesn't matter which law we're enforcing. We do it in a very professional manner and in a compassionate manner, especially, in situations like this.
Now, among the 50 arrested statewide this week, the feds say some are convicted for drug, gun, drunk driving, and violent crimes. For others, their only known crime is ignoring the prior order for deportation. Our website has links to the multilingual legal resources they'll all have access to in detention.